I can do this. I can do this. Hey everyone, this is Rubaya and welcome to the brand new channel Litmosphere. And today we will be reviewing Mistress of Spices while we eat spicy hot ramen. I've been meaning to review this book for quite some time now, and I've attempted to review it twice or thrice and it failed epically every time. The lighting was bad or the weather was bad, which messed up my sound. I'd almost given up reviewing the book, but then I was just sitting down and working on an assignment right now, and I'm literally in my PJs and it's almost 1 a.m. here. I was hungry, so I thought I would eat some spicy hot ramen, and that's when I thought, why don't I review this book while eating the ramen? Now that would be interesting, because the Mistress of Spices and spicy hot ramen, get it? I honestly don't know how this is gonna work out, and I'm sure I'm gonna make a complete fool of myself, but that's what we live for. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so we have our ramen and we have our book. So let's get started. The Mistress of Spices is a book that delves into magical realism and mysticism. Let's start with taking the first bite. Whew. In The Mistress of Spices, Divakaruni tells the story of a young woman called Tilo who was born in a faraway land in another time. She is trained in the ancient art of spices and is ordained as a mistress with special powers. Once fully initiated in a rite of fire, she travels through time to Oakland, California, where she is given the responsibility of a spice shop to help the customers who come to her store. This is pretty spicy. It needs some hot water. I'll be back. Although it is her duty to be emotionally distant, Tilo can't help but get involved in the lives of the customers that visit her, helping them through the spirals of their trouble. Domestic abuse, drugs, violence, racism, generational conflicts, etc. etc. Add into the mix a forbidden romance, and you have yourself one great read. Spellbinding and hypnotizing, The Mistress of Spices is one epic journey of drama, love, joy, sorrow, and a woman's magic powers. I'm gonna take a big bite. This is good, I'm Chadka, I can do this. Okay. His writing is very lyrical and poetic, and I am personally a very big fan of that kind of lyrical prose. And this writing pulls you into a world of magical realism and mysticism. The book is a whirlwind of emotions, especially with the idea of forbidden love. And I know it's a little cliched, but the one thing that I liked about this book is it's not just about forbidden love, there's so much more. There's issues of finding identity, generational conflict, the American dream, but from the perspective of the immigrant. So you can say the immigrant dream. What is it that Indian immigrants who go to the States in order for a bit of better future want out of it? They also face the inner conflict between holding on to their traditions from back home, but also embracing the new life in the States. Time for another break. I'm good. This is nothing. Moving on, Divakaruni gives an insight into the life of immigrant Indians and the conflicts that they face. The stories of each individual is so spellbinding and had me so hooked. Each of the characters is very unique and interesting, so you get different perspectives and oh my god, and the different sort of trouble that comes with immigration. Excuse me. Oh my god. There are certain problematic elements in the book. For example, it can be a bit sexist at times. I don't know if that has been done on purpose, but it felt mostly unintentional. And the story does fall a little short because it's more character driven rather than plot driven. That is fine for me, but I feel like it was a bit too simplistic in places, and I was left with a lot of questions by the end of the book. Why am I doing this to myself again? But surprisingly, it tastes really good. I can't stop. Oh, I need milk. At this point, I don't even know if I'm making sense in my review. I just want this to be over with. This book is also in many ways quite stereotypical and feeds into the stereotype of anything that is related to Indian culture. Oh my god, I'm dying. But overall, if you want fun but light, I wouldn't call it light, but if you don't think too much about it and you just want something good to read with that is very lyrical, you should definitely give this book a try. Do you want me to finish this in front of the camera? I mean, why not? Why not? The old mother from Mistress of Spices would be so proud right now. You can do this. I can do this! If you like this video, click the thumbs up. If you loved watching me die while eating this ramen, just comment red hot chili pepper in the comments below. See you in my next video. Bye!